Stays in boxing.
And down goes Nelson.
This will not last much longer because of the quality of mercy of Randy Newman.
Recognizing the unique attraction of tying Morrison with the fighter's grand uncle, the legendary John Wayne, Caton recommended the tie-in to the Trump Plaza people, and they immediately realized the huge potential. The incredibly talented Trump Plaza promotional team went to work creating masterpiece posters and thrilling news releases highlighting boxing's newest attraction, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Morrison's left spells the end for a game. Rick Nelson.
Gosowski wearing the red trunks, Tommy Morrison wearing the black. The bell sounds and away we go here. 4-round scheduled bout. Tommy the Duke Morrison, check this out, an 11-0 record, 11 knockouts. And his rounds sound like this: 2-1, 2-1, 2. 4-rounder and then 5 one-round knockouts. This guy isn't used to being in the ring for very long, Alex.
Yeah, and he's starting out like he doesn't plan to spend a lot of time in here today. Good uppercut started it. Gosowski in a little bit of trouble already. This fight was originally scheduled to be Andrew Maynard, one in keeping with our weekend light heavyweight theme. But Andrew Maynard had tonsillitis. He pulled out. This was another preliminary fight on the bill, and Tommy Morrison gets his network debut. Good body punches there. And again the uppercut, just missed.
One of the more recognizable managers in the game is Bill Caton, and he plays a part in Morrison's future. Alex?
Yeah, he's the man last April took over as co-manager of Tommy Morrison's career. He's and his late partner, Jimmy Jacobs, were obviously very skillful at moving Mike Tyson into heavyweight contention, eventually the undisputed heavyweight championship. Mike Tyson here ringside also watching.
Good work to the body by Morrison.
Mike Tyson might remember Steve Gosowski. He was Mike Tyson's 19th pro opponent. I should say the 19th fight of Mike Tyson's career.
And Gosowski covering up and Morrison doing heavy work to the body. Tyson at ringside there in your picture sitting next to Don King. Morrison could only look at a guy like Tyson and see dollar signs, maybe down the road. Lots of dollar signs. A lot of fights, though, between a payday like that for Morrison. Oh, and that hurt Gosowski.
But you saw in between that good uppercut, you saw 2 slaps with the right hand. There, another one, another one. The uppercut is good, but the right hand is slapping. I think Tommy Morrison throws that left hook like he's a natural left hooker, but he has not yet learned to put the right hand down the pipe.
Tommy Morrison from Jay, Oklahoma, lives in the Kansas City area now where he trains.
Knows enough to use his elbow to set up a man there. Low left hook to the body by Morrison.
Gosowski, oh, and that left caught Gosowski right on the forehead, and you could see it rocked him back. Gosowski has yet to land a real punishing blow. Looks like Gosowski's going to make it through round 1. There's the bell.
You can see with his left hand, he's got decent speed with it. He puts it well together in combination. What you worry about with the kid who's had 11 knockouts in 11 fights is he gets punched, knockout crazy. He just goes out there winging with hard punches and doesn't know how to set anything up. Right now, Tommy Morrison's having a little bit of trouble setting something up. He should go back to that left hook to the body and left hook to the head. And maybe use his left jab a little bit more. It looks like a good jab. There's the left hook.
With a good counter by Sowski.
It's the last time he's going to listen to me. He tried the left hook to the body and left to the head. Right, this is the longest he's gone in his career.
Never had a decision. Sowski's about a minute away from forcing him into that. Good left on the separation by Morrison, and that's a knockdown. The ropes kept Sowski from going down, so even though he doesn't touch the mat, that's a knockdown. Referee Randy Newman giving him the count.
Steve Sowski's got about 40 seconds left to keep his knockout streak alive. When he's not throwing punches, there you saw him accept the clinch there rather than trying to fight it off.
The 3 knockdown rule, by the way, is in effect for this preliminary bout. It won't be for the title fight coming up later, but it is in effect for this prelim. Sowski not able to get out of the corner. Morrison pushing him back in.
So Steve Sowski will last the distance, Dan. We're in the final 5 seconds of the fight.
We'll be back for the decision in a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official scoring. Rocky Castellani scores at 40-34. Frank J. Cairo, the same, 40-34. And James Condon scores at 40-35 for the winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
Day after day, you'll find Tommy Morrison in the ring. He's driven by the dream to become the best. Since he took on Bill Cayton as promoter and co-manager with John Brown, that dream has been set on a definite course. His summer is booked with bouts that are meant to give him the publicity and the maturity he needs.
Between now and September, we have 6 bouts scheduled. We have top quality sparring partners. We have sparring partners that come from the Michael Tyson camp.
Tommy's next fight is Sunday. He'll meet a guy who defeated his brother more than a year ago. Aaron Brown is nicknamed the Indian. Tommy is known as the Duke after John Wayne, a distant relative. And like the legend, Tommy will be out for blood.
I look at it as a way to kind of even up the score a little bit. I mean, I've got a job to do, and I plan on doing it quickly.
Tommy's a young man on a mission. While his nickname is a tribute to one of his idols, his inspiration comes from another. Tommy is a big fan of the late Elvis Presley, and he often plays his music in the gym while he trains.
It relaxes me, and a big part of boxing is being relaxed. I mean, if you're all tense and got a lot of anxiety, it tends to wear you out.
The boxing world seems anxious for another star to be born, and Tommy, who works day and night on his deadly left hook, is even more eager to be that star. That's why every morning and every night you'll find Tommy Morrison here, working on his dream.
Well, he's got to go left, right, come back with a left hook. See if he can get some respect from Tommy, or Tommy's going to walk through him. That's exactly what he's doing right now.
Well, Aaron Brown has stayed away from him now for... I spoke too soon. Brown down with a crushing blow to the midsection from Tommy Morrison. That one just caved his chest in.
Now, right to the abdominal area. That's a tough place to take a shot.
Morrison again back for more. Brown trying to stay away. There's a solid left to the face.
Well, no question about it. He's a strong young man. Aaron Brown's got to have to get his respect, and he just simply doesn't have the firepower to do it.
Well, he's showing us some hand speed here this evening. He just looks lean and mean to me tonight. He looks in much better shape than he did against Sowski, and he is just feasting now on Aaron Brown. Brown trying to fight back, but he's been hurt by that combination. But if nothing else, it was good for Tommy Morrison to get some boxing in here this evening.
Oh, I think so. I think you always learn something. Bill watch the films here, and he's going to learn a lot.
And that's the bell ending the fight. Aaron Brown just happy that he is still standing, waving to the crowd. There you see Tommy Morrison along with co-manager John Brown.
Aaron Brown survived, Neil.
On the boardwalk in Atlantic City, just hours before Tommy's bout with Mike Robinson, Bill Caton explains to Tommy and John Brown the intricate planning to catapult the fighter to the top of the boxing world. All of the masterful techniques and brilliant maneuvers that brought Mike Tyson worldwide acclaim and incredible wealth in record time are being used with Morrison. Bill Caton is confident that Morrison's motivation and extraordinary ability, combined with the superb teaching and training of John Brown, will enable the fighter to realize all his tremendous potential.
And I feel like I have some natural ability, at what I'm doing. And, it's something that I've always been good at. I played basketball, I played football, and I've always been pretty exceptional at sports. But boxing is something I feel like I'm just a step ahead, as opposed to the other sports I played.
Don't go up to the refrigerator here, folks. Mike Robinson will try to fight back to the form that saw him put the land shark out of the boxing business.
And oddly enough, Robinson did not even remember that fight this morning.
I was going to say, you had an in-depth conversation with him today.
At least